Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good Wednesday night. Glad that you can be here. Really shocked and surprised how quickly this year is going by. December already. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I know myself personally, it got here pretty quick. But I want to thank y'all for joining. Definitely appreciate all the love and all the support that you guys show each and every week. Thank you very much for that. Want to encourage you guys, if you're not already following us, follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter. Hit us up on the Patreon. You can go ahead and show your support there. We've already got some people in the family. There's going to be the patron only chat link or social link there that'll be out here this week as well. But there's several tiers, several different ways you can show your support for what it is that we have going on. So definitely appreciate it. Want to take the time to point out, just in case people don't follow college football, but I gotta give it up to my Michigan Wolverines. I got to. Everybody like, oh, the last 10 years you ain't done nothing. Yeah, you're right. All them OSU fans, they talking like that, but I don't recall Michigan ever showing up to a bowl game and rolling a donut like they did up against Clemson. But I digress. That's not why we're here tonight. But again, really appreciate it. So we've got a special guest tonight. You guys know what we like to do here on Reflections. We like to highlight entrepreneurs, especially Black-owned business and organizations and individuals just trying to make a difference, not only for themselves, but in the people they encounter and their communities. So we have a special guest tonight, Eugene Geno, Bowie Jr., CEO and owner of Boujee Beards. And we're just going to have a candid conversation with him. We're going to talk about his company, talk about his product, some of the inspiration, some of the hardships he's faced, the challenges, and then what he's got set up, for the future. And hopefully we can get some interaction with you guys. You guys know that we enjoy that. So by all means, go ahead and shoot us a comment. Wishing the Bonnies luck tonight. I know the Bonnies are playing tonight, so I know some people are going to be out there for that. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into tonight's episode, see which direction it goes. But, we always got to take a look in the mirror. The mirror's got three purposes, right? Show you who you were, show you who you are. And the mirror helps you become who it is you want to be, right? You got to get yourself all fixed up and ready for the day. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at that reflection, face the man in the mirror, and see if we can't become better than what it was that we started the day with. So stay tuned. We're going to be back with the owner and CEO of Boujee Beards. Geno, thank you for joining us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Dr. Harvey?
I'm doing pretty good. Long day at work, but get to say I'm already messing with my beard. I don't know if I'm self-conscious or what, but I'm definitely glad that we could have you on the show. You taking your time to join us, especially this late in the evening. Definitely appreciate it.
No problem.
But I was introduced to your company through a mutual friend. And, definitely it caught my attention. And again, you're stepping into a space that a lot of people step into the overall space, right, but not really dialed in the way you are. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And, the fact that you offer products for both men and women, again, I thought that was pretty interesting. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to just come on and talk a little bit about, your company, the challenges. Maybe we can, inspire somebody to, keep going and keep pushing with that dream that, maybe they thought was put on a back burner. So again, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
I hear you, Dr. Harvey. I greatly appreciate it. Again, my name is Geno. I'm the owner of Boujee Beards. My company is a company that we dive in when it comes to men's beards. We offer different types of moisturizer, fragrance, beard, oil, you name it. But to just peel back a little bit, I'm currently reside in Atlanta, Georgia. I was born in South Carolina, outside of Greenville. So currently here in the A. So my company, I started back in October, officially as LLC back in October of last year. Now I've been growing my beard for the last 5 or 6 years. I would always get questions about, man, what are you doing for your beard? This, that, and the third. What products are you using? I've used several different products. Some of the products that are out there now just was not giving me the satisfactory that I was looking for to maintain and grow my beard. So I just started to pretty much kind of start creating my own concoction, if you will,
Okay.
and just applying it and, see what worked for me, but not really putting it out there for anyone else. So started getting some friends to start using it, and they started liking it. And they was like, man, you need to create something. And I was like, no, I was just like, I'm not ready for that. They was like, okay, you got something there. And I kept procrastinating, putting it off. Then fast forward, the pandemic came about, and it kind of forced me into just really branching off into my own business. I was working in corporate America for almost 15 and a half years. I lost my job back in November of last year.
Okay.
Through that time up into this point, I had been working just remote contracts temporarily just to kind of stay afloat of everything. But I was pretty much burnt out with corporate America. I kept, putting my heart into doing their work and making them money, but I feel like I wasn't still getting anything out of it. So
Okay.
at that point, I was like, you know what? Let me just use my entrepreneur background as my family, because I have a lot of family members that have their own business and doing other things. So
Okay.
I just kind of started to take that route. So that's when I birthed my company, Boujee Beards. And so now Boujee Beard has been doing great, but with business, you know how sales go, is up 1 minute, down the next, somewhat there, and it takes just more than sometimes just the entrepreneur income. It takes you doing other things until you get to that level.
Right.
So we have a great online presence currently right now. I do a lot of pop-up shops, word of mouth, pretty much kind of like in this situation where we met, and just trying to get more exposure out there. So eventually I can just focus on totally Boujee Beard, and I'll just be, that 100% entrepreneur. And so
Right.
that's pretty much where we are at this point.
Okay. I like something that you said. You were like, I birthed Boujee
Right.
Beards.
Yes.
And see, I think a lot of people sometimes they get frustrated because they want everything to happen right now, and sometimes there's a gestation period. Just like when like you stop and ask somebody, have you made people yet? Have you made little yous yet? Like that takes time, essentially 9 months. I mean, but there's a process to even get to the point where you make the baby, and then after you make the baby goes through the gestation period before you give birth to the child. And I think oftentimes that's kind of true with the different things that we want to do in our lives, whether it be a business, a book, becoming a content creator. I have a friend of mine who streams on Twitch as well, and been talking about it almost as long as I've known him, and he said, what, I just had to do it. I just had to go ahead and do it. And you're right. Sometimes you just got to get that baby out of you because it's been in there too long, right? You gotta, they got to induce labor, so to speak. So I think that's that was kind of key, the way that you said it. I gave birth to Boujee Beards, and because I'm sure, like you said, you were kind of, it was at the urging of other people.
Yes.
They kind of, you were just trying to take care of you.
Exactly.
And do you, and I think we have to be open to how, when we take care of ourselves. I'm gonna preach here for a minute, a little bit about my background. I come from, the charismatic Pentecostal Kojic background, so I have a tendency to preach a lot, unfortunately.
Okay. With it.
But Shanika said not induced labor. Yeah, sometimes people be hanging on to it. They're afraid, and that baby trying to get out. So, but it's one of those things that you know, when you take care of yourself, right? Think about a glass of water. If I'm constantly, or a pitcher of water, if I'm constantly pouring out to everybody else and I never take time to fill it, I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to run out. I'm not going to be able to take care of myself.
That's right.
Yvonne says, hey, bro. But you know, we get to the place where if we're taking care of ourselves,
right,
other people are going to, they're going to react, they're going to respond, they're going to, and I think we forget that your initial customer base essentially are the people around you.
correct.
You know, and you're gonna find out real quick who's really in your corner, you know, because they wanting to train, or they wanting to work, or they just wanting the benefits. They want to rub elbows with the new business owner and
right.
and that new thing, you know.
Right.
I think that for me personally, I can't stand the, you know, come on, bro, you know me, hook me up, let me get a discount, let me, if I say I support your business or your venture, your product, and I'm asking for it, man, that ain't helping you.
Exactly.
I don't, you know, like, now granted, I do, like, I am going to look for a deal when I go to buy something.
Right.
But if I don't get the deal and I still want a thing, I'm still going to get a thing.
Exactly.
You know, like I was telling you, a friend of mine that owns a cosmetic company, I've found ways to purchase the product because I want to support the people I know, not because I wear lip gloss or eyeliner. Or you know what I'm saying? So I think that's really cool that it was the people around you. It was your initial, your closer circle that kind of helped push you in that direction. I think that's really cool. So what were in the process of developing the product, deciding to birth your business, what were some of the challenges that came up?
Well, of course, with that, it is like just really taking a leap of faith. It's like, okay, okay, God, I need you right now. How I'm going to do this, and it's so true that, you know, as you know, the Bible, as God speaks, or as biblically speaks, that God will place the right people in your life at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true. I mean, because once I accepted the call, basically, to create and birth this, everything just came in together, like, with no issues. Like, from me getting the bottling to the tops to the, I mean, people would just like help you out, like, hey, here, do this, we'll do this. Everything just came together cohesively, and it was awesome. But in that, there were some times to where, you know, I had ordered some labels, I was ready to do my launch, the labels was not correct. I wasn't satisfied with it. I'm a stickler for presentation, so I'm not going to put something out there if I don't like it. So I wanted to make sure when I put the product out there, it was a representation of me. Because people that know me, it's funny though, because I got the name, the business name, from people calling me Boujee. Isn't that ironic? We just go. They was like, you know, my friend. They're like, oh, boo, they go Boujee Geno. You know, I just carried myself in a very nice, neat manner, and so I would just get that. So I just sat down one day and I was like, well, people calling me that, so let me make a business out of it, and that's what birthed the name of Boujee Beards. People calling me Boujee, so it stuck with me. I had another name at first, and I really didn't like it, and then I just kept saying, I said, okay. Let me go ahead and just name this Boujee Beards. And it just sounded well. I tested out with my family. They loved it. They was like, go for it. And here we are. Now, when it comes to, you know, the money aspect, and when you want to go out there and ask people to help you, that's a lot of the challenge came from. As far as donations, I was very hesitant about that. So for my birthday, I said, in lieu of giving me gifts, donate to my business. And man, it was amazing, because I didn't want to be that person like, I'm putting my cash up out there, like, because I see a lot of people do for their birthdays. I never wanted to do that, but I just took a chance, and man, the response was out of this world. It really was. It really, really was. So that right there, man, it just kept me going, and here I am. And I'm
Yvonne says, she said, has to be Boujee. Shanika says, the name is so you. You guys that are tuning in, if you want to invite somebody in, like, share, drop some questions in the chat. If you got questions for Geno, we'll definitely try to work them in into the conversation tonight. But again, you guys, appreciate all your love and support. But yeah, I could see that, the whole I don't want to seem like I'm dry begging, but at the same time, like, I got to make this happen.
Right,
So I
right,
mean,
right.
we got to do something.
Right, right,
You
right.
know what I mean? So I get that. I get that. I definitely do. So talk to us a little bit about the products themselves. Like, what is it that you offer?
Sure.
And I mean, a lot of people don't even know, that there are beard oils, that there are specific like shampoos geared specifically for a beard, et cetera, et cetera. So talk to us a little bit about your products.
Sure, most definitely. So we'll start with the men's. So pretty much with beard care, it starts with the beard. So with under the beard, you have, of course, to make sure that you're treating the skin. And there are things under there called hair follicles.
Oh,
Hair
you're gonna
follicles,
educate us tonight. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
hair follicles are under there, and you have to stimulate those hair follicles in order to get that growth.
Okay.
But in order to start that process, you got to clean the beard. I mean, you got to clean the beard. So that's where it comes into play with the Boujee Beard Wash. You need to
Okay.
wash and lather your beard. So that opens up your pores, and that starts the process of opening the pores up. So therefore, you can allow the nutrients to get inside the pores. You have to open the pores up. So wash your beard wash, Boujee Beard Wash. So
Okay. Okay.
wash your beard. Then of course you have to condition it. You want it to just make sure that you set everything like it's supposed to be back and make the hair a little more easy to manage. That's where you do the conditioner. You condition the beard. So you condition the beard to make sure that you're getting the stylish that you want and it's easy to maintain. So
Okay.
you follow up with the beard conditioner by Boujee Beard. Now, once you get that taken care of, and you don't want to do this, you don't want to wash and condition your beard every day because it will dry it out. So a lot of you guys that are having a lot of dry beard, stop, using those off the wall, off brand shampoos and stuff because it's drying your stuff out, and that's why your beard look all hard and crunchy. That's why.
Not hard and crunchy.
Hard and crunchy. So stop doing that. So use the Boujee Beard conditioner and the beard wash to start that process. Once you have started that process, then you want to go back and put in your beard oil. That's the Boujee Beard oil. Inside this Boujee Beard oil, there is a growth serum that I included in this that will help make the hair in your beard start to grow. But again, you have to stimulate the follicles by opening up the pores.
You mean the people that can't connect? It'll help them connect.
Hey, however, the follicles have to be live now. They can't be dead follicles. Some people have dead follicles and they don't realize it. If it's dead follicles, I don't create miracles. I can't do anything for you. Now, if the follicles are still alive and healthy, then yes. So then you will come with the beard oil and you will put the beard oil on your beard. And that while the pores are still open, it will go down in the skin, go into those beard pores, and it will stimulate it in there. And while stimulating and making sure those what do you call it? It's the glands that's inside the beard. That's a term, but it's your oil glands. You want to make sure those are moisturized. So when the hair does grow, it grows out and it grows out healthier than without you doing the actual process. So you apply the beard oil that has a growth serum in it, but also it helps to make sure that you don't get any breakouts and things of that nature. So it's keeping your skin good and healthy while it's growing.
Okay.
This will also help somewhat with those ingrown hairs that some of the brothers or men that are having inside their beards, but that's also because of they're using a blade that's not sharp enough, so it's not getting down on the hair and clipping it like it's supposed to. So what's happening when they're shaving is going right back into the skin, and that's what causes all those bumps and things of that face. It's
Okay.
hair bumps, pretty much. And then once you done that, you come with the Boujee Beard Balm. This helps to style your beard. It helps give it a nice shine along with the oil. The oil also gives it a shine, but the beard balm also. This is the last process you put onto the beard, and you put this on to help style the beard. So it gives you like a form of the beard. So like a lot of you guys that have longer beards and it's real stringy looking, you can put this and it will help draw the beard up. So therefore you can create a form, and then you just pick it, brush it, comb it to style, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Now, another secret of my beard oil, because everything is handmade by me. I put on the labels, I put on the tops. This is all done in my kitchen here in my home. So everything is pretty much handmade. The scent here is a scent that's created by me. So it's a very signature scent. If you go on my page, you can see the reviews. Women like, I don't know what you have in that, but I cannot stay off my man for some reason. I don't know what you're doing to it, but it's something in there that's causing me to want to touch him all the time. So I don't know those pheromones, whatever, but hey, it's Boujee.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
you get a kit, and it comes in this nice gold bag. You know, I got to keep it bougie. So
Okay.
it comes in this nice gold bag. Well, when I do my pop-up shops, they come in this nice bundle bag, but when I ship it to you, I had to put it in 2 individual bags. And just to let you guys know, even though I know you heard the shipping has gone up, but I have not increased the shipping prices. So I've taken on those extra prices. So I have not increased my shipping, but yes, it does cost to ship it to you. I can't ship it to you for free. I am a company. Come on, people. I am a company. I'm here to make money. So you get the beard bundle, and it comes with these 4 items. Again, you get the beard wash, the beard conditioner, you get the beard balm, and you get this beard oil. And this comes as a bundle for $50. And you can go onto my website at www.bougeebeard.com, and you can go in there and you can order. Right now, I don't have a holiday sale as of yet, but maybe within a couple weeks there may be one. But right now, it's worth every penny. Now, we have that out the way. So the ironic and crazy part about this bottle right here, I've had a lot of females that have been purchasing my beard oil for themselves.
Oh,
They have been
okay.
purchasing this beard oil for themselves because of either hair loss or somewhat dry scalp or anything of nature. So they have been they have been using this, and my sales for this just kind of like just skyrocket just for this alone for females. So I was like, I started to inquire, and I started seeing the reviews. They was using it on their hair. So I had a previous colleague, she started to use it along with another previous colleague. She has alopecia.
Okay.
And so she has been using it for the last 6 months or what have you. And she has ordered 3 bottles already. And because she was like, I don't know what you got in there. I've tried so many other things, but now I can start to see my edges starting to grow back.
Okay. Okay.
So appreciate it, ladies, for ordering this. So now, with that being said, I created Lady Magnolia Oil.
Okay.
And this is for the females. As you know, Shanika, she's on here. She can attest to it as well as my sister Yvonne. They both are using this right now. So
Okay. Okay.
pretty much for your scalp, for your edges. So if you wear like braids or those wigs or sew-ins, will help moisturize and keep your edges together. Trust me, you need this for your edges. So get you some Lady Magnolia oil, and the scent is just as equally better to this one as it is to this.
Shanika said, "You did that. I love it."
Thank you, Shanika. I appreciate it. So, I mean, these are people not just talking because they're my friends. They're my friends because they believe in me. They know that I'm not going to put anything out there just to be putting out there. I'm not that person. So whatever that I'm sending out because I know that I've used it. I've recommended, people have used it, and it's good. So all I just need for you is just order it, and you just tell me how good it is. I promise you.
I'm gonna try to say this with a little emotion.
Okay.
Yvonne says, "Yes, love it." Uh, but no, I think just watching some of these comments, people that have experienced your products, that's
Yes.
really encouraging.
Yes.
So a lot of people, especially, let's see, I'm never very politically correct.
Right.
Especially individuals that are more fair, more my complexion,
Okay.
aren't really or haven't really been exposed to or used a lot of the products for the beard.
Yes.
So if they were interested in starting, but weren't really like, I don't want to do the whole deal. I want to just try one of the products. Which one would you suggest that they start with?
Well, again, I would say start with the whole bundle. To me, I don't color is not an issue here. Just as well, just work on my beard, it will work on your beard. I have clients and customers that is your color versus my color. So I don't really promote to one particular race.
No. I didn't. Yeah, no. I'm not saying that.
No.
But
I just want to put that out there that it's not just made for.
Yeah, no, definitely. I just know that there's, a lot of people that I know, they don't even brush their beard, let alone, put oil in it or
That's
a balm or, you know what I mean?
I got you.
They're not exposed to it at all.
So if that being said, then you probably want to start out with the conditioner and wash and the balm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would be your best bet to kind of give you what you're looking for. The beard oil, of course, it would give more so the growth that you're looking for. If you're looking for more of a fuller beard, then most definitely, add this into it. But if you're trying to maintain the level where you are currently, where your beard is, then yes, the beard balm, the beard conditioner, and the beard wash would be ideal for you.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's exciting to me. I like the reaction, that some of the people are putting in the comments.
Okay.
I like how knowledgeable you are. It's not just like, hey, it's stuff for your beard. It'll help your beard. It'll make it look good. It'll clean it. Like, you're able to talk through the process, the why behind each product.
Correct.
I think that's important. And that's definitely something that, definitely is encouraging.
Right.
You're not just throwing it out there like, hey, just buy this because I'm selling it.
Exactly. And another thing that helped push Boujee Beard out there with me as well, I had went to a lot. Like I said, I use a lot of other competitors. I didn't like the smell. The smell. And everybody knows me that has come in contact with me know I am a cologne fanatic. So I had to make sure that the smell was just as equally as great as I like the smell.
Okay.
So that was another reason why I added that nice scent. So the scent that's created in these, well, this one, it takes 6 different scents to make this scent and this one. This one, I kind of nailed it down to maybe 3. But this one has a very potent scent, which everybody loves. It's, they say, wow, this smells bougie. So I'm like, okay. But it's a very nice, woodsy, fresh scent.
Okay.
It's not heavy, nothing like that. Some people use it as a body oil. Some other people have told me to come out with some type of body butter or what have you. I may look into that because they like the fragrance. So that may be another product that's coming down. But most definitely, you can wear this without cologne.
Okay.
So yeah, so you will be noticed if you pass somebody, they were like, "Oh man, your beard smells wonderful."
Yeah, I don't think I learned a long time ago what a good cologne can do, and yeah. So that's definitely in the arsenal. Is the cologne. So I mean, if the scent is that good, might have to check it out just for that.
It is. Trust me.
But that's awesome. So
and while we're doing this, just to kind of add some to it. If you go to my website right now, and you probably can see some of those reviews and some of the comments that some of the people have said about the merchandise to add a little more credibility. Because I always tell people go to the website or go to my Instagram page, Boujee Beards LLC, and I have photos of myself when I was starting to grow my beard to where it is now. I've cut my beard down some because you still have to maintain the growth by cutting your beard down so those dead hairs and all that stuff can still balance. But I've cut my beard down somewhat to keep it managed, but It's really thick and defined. And yes, this is my beard. This is no sew in. This is my beard. So yes, because I know that's out there too. You have to kind of like let people know.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all mine.
Gotta jump in the pool nowadays to make sure it's real.
Right. Yeah. And not against and I'm not knocking people that gets that, but I just want people to know that it's mine. So I have a product that will help make your beard grow if you use it effectively. No, it's not going to give you overnight success. So don't think that you're going to get this and I'm going to say, oh, well, Geno said it's going to help grow my beard. I don't see anything. You have to follow the procedures in order to maintain it. It's not going to be overnight success. It's not going to be a week or two. It may take a month or two. It just depends on your body, because also the way that you eat, the way that you drink, sleep also goes into how your beard grows. A lot of people didn't know that either.
Yeah, that whole drinking water thing. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
I tell you, that water is good, man. It makes you look very youthful.
That's what I keep getting told. I keep getting told that. I get a daily lecture.
I am 47 years old.
Oh,
and when I tell people that, they were like, man, ain't no way. I said, yes, I'll be 48 in January.
All right.
But hey, that water is good, man. I'm saying, you know.
All right. So what do you see as one of the biggest challenges for an entrepreneur right now? Not just yourself, but just an entrepreneur in general. What do you see as one of the biggest challenges that they face?
Not promoting yourself, not believing in yourself. In order for you to get out there to really show yourself approved, you have to get out there and make yourself marketable. There's a lot of vendor shops and stuff that invited me to come in with them. I don't take all of them. The ones I have taken, I met a lot of people because vendors are good, but you have to be very mindful with the vendors you go to, because you don't want to you don't want to always put your product in competition with other things that are not at the level of your product. And I'm not trying to sound mean.
No, fair enough. Yeah.
It's just like, you know,
you're not trying to sound bougie.
I'm just saying, in order for it, and I can go back even further, like presentation. Presentation was like the thing for me. I knew that no one did not know me when it came to like beard care. So I will go to the actual beauty supply stores. I would just go and look at other products that were out there. There's not too many African-American products in the store. I hate to say that, but it's not. There's not a lot of products that identify us. So when I was looking and I was looking at the packaging, I was like, wow, if I'm going to put myself out there, I got to make sure my packaging speaks for me, because no one knows me personally.
Okay.
In that regard, a lot of people know me, but I'm just saying, in order for me to get the sales that I need, I had to present it. So that's when I sat down and really came out. If you notice, that's me. I'm the face of my company. So that was like, and it's funny because when I sent this label to be processed, this was not the label that's supposed to be on this bottle. It was a whole different label. So this label was sent by accident, but it was purpose.
Right.
So I was just like, okay, God, you funny. And when I'd seen it, man, I just ran with it. So again, I think that they're not putting their stuff out there. They're not marketing themselves, and their presentation is not where it needs to be. I cannot tell you that I want to charge you for $50 for this, and it looked like it cost me 10 cents.
Right. No, I gotcha.
So your packaging has to speak for your bottle, for your, for you as a company. Also, you have to, sometimes you have to do things like, sometimes I would just go on my Instagram page or some people I know, and I would just gift them a set just to kind of put myself out there. There's all other type of strategic ways that you can do to help your company, but you just have to just take that leap of faith and just go for it. Some days I don't want to even like deal with this, because it's like, I don't see no sales today. Like what's going on? And then towards the end of the week, I get this influx of sales, like just come out of nowhere. So you're going to have those ups and downs. So you can't think you're going to get in business and become a millionaire overnight or whenever. It's just you got to put that hard work and tears and sweat into it. Because sometimes, like I was just getting ready for my niece's pop-up shop. I was just in Greenville, South Carolina this weekend. My niece, Aaliyah, Luxury Hair, she just relaunched her business.
Okay.
And she had a pop-up shop with vendors, and I was one of the vendors. And man, when I tell you it was a success, I was like, okay, I'm going to make all this product, and I hope to do well. And where it exceeded, what I thought it was going to do. So I was very grateful, but I'm glad I was able to make the product. So therefore, I would have enough. Because also, you want to make sure that you have enough product. You don't want to go somewhere and you're not able to service your customers, and you run out of product. So just be prepared.
Okay. All right.
Be patient and be prepared.
All right. Fantastic. We're going to take a quick little break. And when we come back, we're going to finish up this conversation with Geno. All right. Yeah, you guys, I want you all to tune in tomorrow night if you can, 7:30, catch House Call. Myself, Dak, Steve, Danny, we're all back talking about, well, there's a lot for us to cover. So I want to invite you to join us tomorrow night at 7:30 for House Call. We come back into the mix of things. But we're back here with Geno, owner and CEO of Boujee Beards, and definitely appreciate all the love that everybody's been showing in the comments. Again, you guys, if you got any questions, comments, fire them off, drop them down there. The website is posted in the comments, so you guys can check out the website as well and check out some of the products. Want to encourage you to do so. So, we talked about, a little bit of the challenges, right? We just talked about, putting yourself out there. And I think a lot of times some people, they kind of feel like, well, if I put myself out there, people are going to think I'm arrogant. They're going to think I'm this. They're going to think I'm that. And you know what? I am. Like if nobody else is going to believe in what you're doing, you need to believe in it.
Exactly. I mean, I was kind of like a big, worrying about, what people would think or say or what have you, but that doesn't take you anywhere. That doesn't get you anywhere. Sometimes you can't worry about what people say or do or everything. When you know it's right and you've given your all into it and you have God in front of you, I care less about anything or what everybody else say. I mean, sometimes you just have to go out there and let them know, like, this is me and I'm here to stay. And that's just simple as that.
Yep, definitely. Now with that, what is it that keeps you motivated every day? Because like you said, some days you don't want to do it because you're not seeing the sales, or
what keep me motivated? Well, first and foremost, I like nice things. So in order for me to get nice things, I know no one is not just going to give me anything. So I like to make money at the end of the day. Who doesn't? So that drives me most definitely. But I like the fact that I can create a product and people believe in me and they enjoy it. That when I go and see these reviews or I see these sales and I get these invoices and I see they ranging from South Carolina to Georgia to Florida to California. All these people are around in the U.S. I would say. I'm not international yet, but in the U.S. ordering my products, that's a great feeling, man. It just gets me going. It just drives me. And not to mention, I have a great significant other, my partner, man. He drives me. He keeps me going.
Okay.
I don't even know. He pushes me to do this because some days I just don't. And it's a wonderful. So I would say, of course, God first, my partner, my family, and just me wanting to be successful. That's
okay. All right. So if you could name two people that have been an inspiration to you, whether you know them, don't know them, whether they're even fictional, I don't know, but two people that inspire you or have inspired you, who would they be?
Well, first and foremost, my mom. I love my mom. She's been through a challenge. She was faced with COVID last year. I almost lost her. She fought through it, through the grace of God. She pushed her way through it. we prayed our way through it, and she is here today. I was just home with her, and she's retired. She's been retired for a very long time, but she sells another product. I don't want to put it out there, but and she happened to slip me the book every time I come home, like, okay, order you something. So I get my drive from her. You know, she's always that person, always like to, you know, sell things to smell nice, look great. So that quality, you know, I got from my mother and my deceased father. But my mom is my biggest fan. She's always just telling me to keep doing it, trusting yourself, believing yourself, no matter what nobody think, you got this. And she's, I mean, just like the simplest thing. So when I told her about the Lady Magnolia oil, she was so excited. So she had never saw it until this weekend when I came home and I showed her the bottle. And then she was like, oh my, it was just the look on her face just made it like, okay, I don't care what anybody else say, but when my mom saw it, I was good.
Right.
So her, most definitely. And again, I would say, you know, my partner. I mean, I keep driving on him, but he has pushed me and instilled a lot of things for me. He also has a business as well, Savage Libra Fitness. So he's a fitness guru. So if you want some nutritional products, go to Savage.
Now, I'm gonna say just by my appearance, I probably might not want them, but I probably need them. So
well, I mean, hey man, look, I'm not he. Okay, you took me down another road now. I cannot stand the gym. But you know what? He doesn't push me to go to the gym. I do it because I want to maintain and stay healthy. So during this COVID time, yes, we've all put on some weight. I was like, man, this COVID has gotten us looking like ooh wee. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, but, you know, but yes, the product that he, you know, on a serious note, he does have great products. Right now, I'm on the burn, and it has like the energy level is out of this world. So that, and he has other supplements. He also does virtual workout plans to where he will create a plan for you, and he can send that to you. And again, that's SavageLibraFitness.com.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Just a house of entrepreneurs. I like that. I like that. But you know, seriously, I do. I think it's I think one of the things that's happened over the course of the pandemic is people were forced to step into their dream. They were forced to, you know, take that leap, so to speak. Yes. But, you know, a lot of people hesitate because they think that, oh, well, I got to quit my job and I got to focus on this. Well, no, you know, keep working until your dream supports you.
There you go.
You know,
that's right.
But if the only effort you put into your dream is 20, 30 minutes a day, you're going to get 20, 30 minutes a day back. You know, essentially, you're going to get that same effort back. You know, if I'm putting 8+ hours, 10, 12 hours into somebody else's pocket, you know what? I might have to lose some sleep right now. I might have to turn down, you know, hanging out on a weekend or going to, you know, this event or that party or, you know, playing the video games or whatever. I might have to take a step back. But I think it's important people need to realize and understand that with many things in our lives, these sacrifices that we hesitate to make oftentimes are short term. In the moment, they seem long term and they seem devastating because, well, let's be honest, most of us we don't have a level of discipline that we need. We develop that discipline as we walk out what it is that we want to do. So when we start, there's that frustration, there's that hesitation, but it really is that short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. You know, what are you willing to invest in? You know, we talk about investments, you talk about, you know, the stock market, you talk about cryptocurrency, you talk about, you know, investing in startups and etc. You know, you don't see the return right away.
That's true. And
you know, there's a process.
Right. And how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want that company to really start off and be successful? I mean, because right now, this is my income. This is how I maintain. Yeah, there are contracts and stuff that come about, but they don't. But I have just kind of got to the point to where this is the drive. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to, you know, get my company. But then, you know, of course, you had to prepare yourself for those times when you don't make a sale.
Right. Yeah. What would you say your greatest failure has been?
Ooh. Not starting this earlier.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, not starting this earlier. I wish I had started this maybe 5 years ago and just just went with it at the time when I kept procrastinating about it.
Okay.
But I guess the time was now. Yeah.
All right. Greatest success.
Yes.
What is your greatest success?
Oh, my greatest success?
Mhm.
My greatest success would be, well, of course, birthing Boujee Beards and maintaining it to the level of excellence that it is right now. I pride myself on my product and I stand behind it. I am a representation of it myself. I use it daily myself. So most definitely.
Okay. All right. So what's next for Boujee Beards? What can we expect?
Well, I am currently there are a few I would say clients that I have on the West Coast. So I'm out there as well in a couple of barbershops right now.
Okay.
So they actually sell my products inside their barbershop. And so I'm just looking for it to, and there's a couple barbershops here in Atlanta that also, so I just wanted to get out there to be, well known and Boujee Beard in everybody's household.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's definitely an option if we've got people that own salons, that own barbershops, that
Yes.
that's something that you would be interested in having a conversation about them
Yes.
carrying your product.
I would love to do it. Of course, when prices are different when you're buying bulk versus buying single items. So
right.
Yes, I'm willing to negotiate. And most definitely I would love for it to be in salons and barbershops so we can all work cohesively. I mean, I've been at pop-up shops where there are other competitors that sell the same type of product, but I don't steer away from them. I go over to them and I say, hey, so what are you offering your product?
Mm-hmm.
That to me, when you got a good product, it don't matter who's at the table with you.
Exactly. Like, I tell people all the time, like, oh, well, so the market's saturated. Okay. Have you ever walked down the bread aisle in the grocery store?
Right now, yes.
30, 40 different companies with loaves of bread over there, but they didn't say, you know what, we ain't gonna make bread because somebody else already making bread.
Exactly.
Listen, you put it out there, do what you do. If you do it well, people are gonna go to where they want to go, and they're gonna go to what benefits them. So definitely.
Exactly.
Well, I really appreciate it. I mean, we're knocking, on about 50 minutes now,
okay.
For the show, and but I appreciate your time. If you could give people out there watching one piece of advice, maybe something you wish you knew that you didn't, or that you've learned along the way, but they're sitting at home, they got an idea, they've got a product, they got a business, they got a whatever, but they're sitting on their hands. What would you tell them?
Take that leap of faith and jump out and start that business or whatever you're trying to do. Starting it is just one component. Continue to do is another. You would never get to the finish line. It's a journey. It's always a journey. When you get one spot, there's another spot that you got to go to, or there's another hump you got to go to. So I say that to say, just start it. Just press the start button and just start.
Okay. All right. Well, I really appreciate it. Definitely appreciate the opportunity to sit down and talk with you. Yes, we'll definitely have to do it again.
Yes.
Again, the website is in the comments, www.boujeebeard.com.
Yes.
You can also find Boujee Beards on Instagram, on Facebook. Anywhere else?
That's currently where we are on Twitter, but these make great stocking stuffers. So
okay.
And get your beard bundle, and you too can be bougie too.
All right. I'll definitely, I think coming into Christmas, I like to do various different giveaways and stuff on the show. So I'll definitely chat with you about that. Definitely want to make one of the options,
nice.
Some of your products. So get it out there and get people to, try it. Cause sometimes people are hesitant. It's new. It's, it's something they've never experienced before. It's like, well, why do I need it? Well, you know what? I mean, listen, I'm sure people didn't think they needed soap, but listen, I'm just saying, if you can, if you eat lunch and you can go home and pick leftovers out your beard, there's a problem.
Right.
You know, so that's definitely not a bougie beard.
No, that's not.
You know, so Shanika says great conversation. Benny says awesome job, bro. All of you that have tuned in, we really appreciate it. Thank you all very much for your time, your support. Want to encourage you guys to go out there, follow the Reflections, the Facebook page, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. You can find us all over. There's a link tree link on the Facebook page, and I can put it up here in the comments. But every link, every share, every click, it all helps the podcast grow, and what we try to do, and be able to really put individuals like Geno and his company in front of more and more people, and really give opportunities to those that are, you know, working for them and deserve them. So appreciate all you guys' love, appreciate all your time. And with that being said, we are going to call it a night. Y'all pray for me. I pray for you. We'll catch you next time on Reflections.